There you go. You on.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, Pine Grove. Hopefully, you have enjoyed the word today. I wonder where is your faith? Whatever you need to have rooted up, make sure that you forgive. It is a blessing just to see or you guys in the spirit again. Listen, on Sunday, what we did was we talked about in home revival, a time that we can, even though we're shut down, it's the time that we can magnify the Lord. I believe that in this shutdown revivals that we're talking about, here's what I would like for you to do. I would like for you to spend this time making sure that you witness to somebody. Even though we're shut down, that doesn't mean that our spirit is not alive. That does not mean that because God is not dead. Here's what I would like for each one of you to do. Make sure that you witness to at least 5 people. We need to try to lead people to Christ. We can't make them accept Christ, but at least you can plant the word within them. Get you a journal, write down the people that you are witnessing to, how many people that you leading to the Lord. And I think what we will find is that during this shutdown, we will be more effective than we are even inside of the church. You see, what Satan meant for our harm, God can make it for our good because he can get the glory out of this. I don't know about you, but I've already even started witnessing more because we can use this time to make sure that God get the glory. And now what we're going to call this in-home shutdown revivals is ministering beyond the walls. Ministering beyond the walls of the local church. Because I believe that this thing can be really effective if we put our minds into it, if we put our hearts into it. And that's my passion, because it's beyond the walls, and where we really need to start is start with yourself. Make sure you need to cleanse your heart, as Mario just got through talking about. If there's some unforgiveness, you need to clear it up. You don't have no business trying to witness to somebody else if you hadn't really got your own life straight. So I want you to get serious. If we're going to be this church, a church where everybody is somebody, we want to try to tell everybody about somebody who can save. And his name is Jesus. So I have been witnessing even more because I want to see people saved. You've got people in your family, you don't even talk to them about salvation. It's time that you talk to them about salvation. You got people, you got neighbors, you can tell your neighbors, Jesus still saves. Your family members, your neighbors, get busy. Let's do something. And I believe that it would be effective. One of the other things that I really want to do, now I really look forward to you doing that. And when we come back to church, and when you witness to them, we're not trying to recruit for Pine Grove. We're trying to be recruiters for the kingdom. Tell them we don't care what church you go to. As long as you accept Jesus, go to a church that believes in the death, the burial, and the resurrection. We don't care where you go, but now we'd love to have you now. We're not going to push you away. So, but this main thing is about kingdom building. And if we can just add to the kingdom. Now, some of us hadn't witnessed to someone. We hadn't witnessed, and I don't know when. But this is the time that you can be a witness. If you're going to be a follower of Christ, it's more effective being a follower, telling someone about Jesus, than it is singing in the choir, than it is me standing in the pulpit preaching, than it is that we deaconing or whatever that we are doing, whether we are mothers. If you can tell somebody that Jesus lives, It said the angels in heaven rejoice over one soul that's coming in. Listen, there's something else that I really want to implement during this shutdown time. I really, really would like to get our Sunday school up and running, and we can do that on Zoom. I really haven't talked with the Reverend Tally as of yet, but I would like to kind of give it a trial run. Our Sundays, this Sunday's lesson is a great lesson, prophesying restoration, and it is a great, great lesson. You need to look at Zephaniah. Don't just read the 3rd chapter, but it's only 3 chapters in Zephaniah. And you'll find in just this short book, it's one of the shortest books in the Old Testament, and yet it's so powerful. There's warning in it, there is repentance in it, and then there's restoration. And I think if we get to this Sunday school lesson, we're going to be Friday lesson now, because I would like to try it Friday about 5 o'clock. Hopefully I would have had a chance to talk with Reverend Tally by then, and we'll just see how it works out. But this is a great Sunday school lesson for such a time as this. Isn't it? It's amazing how God have this lesson right in the midst of what we are going through now. Get busy. If we say we are followers, let's show someone. Let's be an example of who we really are. It's time to get busy and tell somebody that Jesus saved. Now, I think I've said enough, but here's what I want you to do. This is our revival, our shutdown revivals, ministering beyond the walls. I get excited when I see someone coming to Christ. I get excited, and then it might not be somebody that's coming in for the first time, but somebody just might need to rededicate themselves. Make sure you've been rededicated yourself. But that's all I had to say. God bless you, Mario. You did a great job. Great job. Hopefully you all got something out of it. And if any of you are holding unforgiveness, make sure you curse that thing so that it'll come up from the root, so that you can be effective in your witnessing, effective on your jobs, effective at your home. Most of all, I don't know about you, but when I see Jesus, amen, when I see him face to face. That's all, folks. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye.